All right, I gotta put MJ on blast. You my guy and everything, and you the greatest basketball player, in my opinion, to ever live. But these are facts. Now, your ass was wrong when you said Steph Curry wasn't a Hall of Famer yet. You was dead ass wrong, and I called it out. Now, here you go again, sounding like an old ass hater. Bro, you sounding just like a hater. You mean to tell me, so I can get this right, that Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, the list goes on. You mean to tell me that wasn't a motherfucking all-star team or mega team? Wow. So Michael Jordan's players teaming up and forming super teams hurts the league, which everybody is calling bullshit on because Jordan doesn't appear to be a fan of players teaming up and forming super teams. But Jordan, who has had trouble attracting talent to the Hornets over the years, thinks players teaming up on a big market team hurts the competitive balance of the league. And I quote, this is what Jordan said, "I think is going to start to hurt the overall aspect of the league from a competitive standpoint. Only one or two teams will be great, and the other 28 will be garbage." Now, this comes via Cigar Aficionado, and you can click on the link to read more about that. Now, this is what he said, to be exact. "I think you want to be able to have a competitive balance in the league. And if a player is able to choose/determine what team he wants to play for, then you're going to have some talent discrepancy in the league. So if everybody wants to go to Chicago, then all the best players are going to go to Chicago. You start to see a little bit of it now where all the stars try to get together on the same team. But I think it's going to start to hurt the overall aspect of the league from a competitive standpoint. Only one or two teams will be great, and the other 28 will be garbage." Now, people, Stevie Wonder could see that he is clearly talking about LeBron James. LeBron James left Cleveland, went to Miami, formed that quote-unquote mega team with Bosh and Wade. Then LeBron James left, came back to Cleveland. I don't consider that a mega team with Tristan Thompson and Love, but say what you want. And of course, when he came to LA, you have AD and a swarm of other players like Rondo and Dwight Howard came. So he's clearly taking shots low key at LeBron. And there's only one reason for him to take shots like that. It's because LeBron is on his ass to chase all of his records. Now, fans didn't seem happy about MJ's super team quote, considering he played on one of the best teams in NBA history. Kobe Show tweeted out, "You literally had 5 Hall of Famers on your team, bruh. You had the super team." Mufasa tweeted out, says the guy who had 2 Hall of Famers and until recently the best 3-pointer in the NBA history on his team. Yeah, facts. So Cremo tweeted out, "So what was the Bulls?" Exactly. Michael Kemp tweeted out, "Literally his whole team was a super team. Laughing my ass off." Hank Mark Dukas tweeted out, "So exactly like the era he played in where 90% of the league was trash and there were a few good teams." No, I don't agree with that because in the 90s, there were a lot of good teams, bro. You got to think. They really ran the East, the Bulls did, because if you think of the West, you got to think of teams like the Rockets with Hakeem Olajuwon. You still got to think of the Lakers as well. Don't forget Magic and Kareem. I mean, yeah, late 80s. But and Bird was good as well in the East, so you can't just, it wasn't 90%. But going back to what Michael Jordan said, yeah, that comes off as complete haterism, talking about, bro, like you started this. You and Magic was doing this. Magic had a lot of Hall of Famers on his team. So it's always been this way, and nobody should really be hating on the other. You got to look at the NBA is a very competitive league, and playing basketball is a competitive sport. And it's not a one-man game. No matter how good you are, no matter if you're Michael Jordan, it took a Steve Kerr to make that open 3 when you got double teamed. It took a Dennis Rodman to grab that vital rebound and call a timeout. It's like pieces of a puzzle, bro. It just look good when one player dominates, but he can't make an assist to himself. You know, I'm just saying it's a 5-on-5 team sport. But for Jordan to say that, absolutely sounds like he's hating, and I don't give a damn if he is to go. What you guys think about Michael Jordan saying that super teams are messing up the league when he is one of the founders? Like this video, leave your comment, share this on YouTube, Instagram, as well as all over social media. More importantly, subscribe.